Ooh, almost at the same time. Hi. Ready? Nothing?
Blissful
Okay.
silence.
Lots of silence.
We got things to do, man. No
Oh,
quips
right.
today.
Yes, let's get right back into it. Yes.
My
Hello,
only quip is quack.
and welcome to our gathering of heroes. These are the would-be heroes of the Marvel Universe, an actual play using the relatively new Marvel Multiverse 616 ttrpg system. As a warning, this is a game that can also explore mature themes, so while we will be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, or other topics. Our players will discuss consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. 3 quick acknowledgements to Roll20, the official virtual tabletop of the Marvel Multiverse TTRPG system. To Demiplane, a platform that connects TTRPG fans to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the ways games can be played, shared, and explored. And for Marvel Comics, without whom none of this would be happening. To some quick introduction of our cast, start on this side instead, Glitch.
Hey everybody, it's Glitch. You know me. Tonight I'll be playing Alexi, aka Anima, who is so cool and doing so great and isn't afraid of the consequences of their
I feel
actions.
like that silence, like who? Oh yeah.
Hello, everybody. I play Aya. The reason that we have the body horror thing. I'm just kidding. I'm Aya. I play Dualily. I am so tired right now.
We'll touch on that other point in a bit. Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam, better known as Soulby in most places on the internet. Tonight I will be playing Cal Winters, aka Dreadfire.
Dora.
Hi, I'm Pandora Beatrix. I am primarily a source of food and affection for my cat, but tonight I will be playing Dr. Penelope Parator, aka Beholder.
John.
And I'm here. Yeah, I am playing or I am John. I am playing Steel Aegis, the tokusatsu style flip kicking superhero who wants to protect everyone and now has immediate beef with this cackling dude.
Cackling dude. What Oh, that cackling dude. What has happened the past episode or 3? After doing more sciencey, figuring out some interesting connections, let's call them, between, say, a particular piece of eyewear and a particular mask.
Is it eyewear or is it wear eye?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Kind of, yeah. All right, fair. That seems to be a reconciled reuniting of technological pieces to form a greater construct, one might think. Now, the ramifications of which we still haven't explored. But that said, there was an immediate connection, beauty and mask, Steel Aegis, and a recognition technology with a whole thing where projection astrally, consciousness to a planetoid and a skyscape or a spacescape of detritus and destroyed planet, and a word, Skrullos, which led our heroes down some, I guess, researchy paths, some more questions than answers, really, with
As per usual, yeah.
the /timely interruption of one Roderick Kingsley, who called them in a bit of a panic, trying to get them to meet him at a meeting where he felt that the individual that he felt was trying to kill him was going to be, and then he could point them out and justice be done. Or at least that's what he said. Upon getting there, through an expeditious amount of teleportation, portaling via synapse, the team goes up in the elevator and arrives in a rather posh and affluent boardroom, wherein a number of individuals and a whole lot of nefarious happenings seem to be happening. In the sense of large pile of money in the middle of the table, open firearms all over the place, open firearms, openly placed
Carried.
firearms all over the place, and a great deal of surprise at everyone's presence. Some recognition, everybody saw you on the news, realize who you are, probably to your detriment. And Roderick, at this point, took his this opportunity of slight distraction to meander and weave his way down a little, taking out a goon on his way, and starting to cackle. At least he found something funny. Started
Where's my
to
puns?
exactly.
Someone has to find them funny.
Basically started to take his leave, moving down the wall, and then tossed a bunch of pumpkin-shaped devices behind him. And that is where we left it, with, I believe, the top of the initiative order. And Beholder.
So yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
So two of these bombs seem to be blinking and blinking brighter. The other two are spreading out some kind of small amount of gas. Greenish, looks viscous.
Where oh, I see the other one's there. It's just blending in with chair.
Yeah, oops, sorry.
That's okay.
Up here on the table.
Well, there's too many people to get anyone out reasonably, but there's also too many bombs to get them all out.
You can
Here's a
phase
question.
one.
Here's a question.
Yep.
This is a reach. So, energy absorption and share power. If I were to, can I reverse that? Like put it on one of the bombs, but facing in?
You mean
You want to, like,
essentially encompass it
put
in
it
in a force field
Yeah.
of sorts. I mean,
Like as I say, this is a reach for an already broken power, but I had to ask.
yes.
I think there's actually a power that does that.
I'm
Probably.
sure there is.
It's like energy.
Or at least one worded vaguely enough that you can use something that.
Right. I
Um,
remember reading that. It's like what is the D&D? The
Elemental
sphere.
suffocate? No.
okay.
Bubble beam.
I'm gonna say no,
Very fair.
because it's sort of it's
No, yeah. As I
Yeah.
say, it was a reach. No is good enough. The bottom of the map, like there's like a gap in.
a big
Curtains,
window
I
with
guess.
curtains on it.
So, but it's clearly a window that's leading to the city outside, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we're at the top of this building, so that's awkward.
Yes.
Yeah. What was it? 66 floors or just 60 floors?
66, if I remember correctly.
It was very high.
Yeah, it's
So high.
Yeah, because second option was open a portal to the lowest point, in a large body of water that Penny has ever seen, pointing the portal, that way to just sort of wash everyone out of the room as quickly as possible. But that's going to throw them out into the city, 66
A
stories up.
lake's
So
level of
also not
water
great.
coming
Yeah.
rushing through a 10 by 20
Right.
foot room. Cool.
yeah, not going to be good in the long run. Only solves the problem for like 6 seconds.
Oh, okay. I had a dumb idea with portals, but I think this is only a dumb idea Zan would do because it is stupid.
I mean,
And
most ideas with portals are stupid, but
oh, I thought you were gonna say most of Zan's ideas were stupid.
We've all,
It's gonna be
we've
like
all played
fair.
Portal,
I
know how
haven't
this
been
works.
keeping track.
But yeah,
okay.
the dumb idea was like a portal to space in the elevator, get everyone pulled close to us, shut the portal off, and then deal with the grenades.
Is there any way that I can determine visually which of these grenades are more
Dangerous?
dangerous? We'll call it that, sure. Like based on a combination of beauty and science and me having,
Well, you don't know
Logic-
what these other two
logic
are
of
doing.
7.
They're just blinking.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And
I
yet
know
there's-
I don't know what they're doing right now, but again, this is a being shenanigans smart question.
You could assume it's not gonna be good. They just
Well,
haven't done their
I have
thing.
already assumed that, Mike. I'm just looking for
There are two that are immediately doing
any way
bad
to
things.
any way
Two
to
have not done
optimize
bad things
this.
yet.
That's doesn't actually answer the question though, but okay.
So not exactly no. If you were looking for which of these would be the more immediately dangerous right now, the gas.
No, that immediate was not the word, but yeah.
Oh.
Okay. But
More dangerous? Who's to say?
general principles then we will go that way. And are the gas bombs like one is on the table and one is on a chair, I guess?
Yeah, it looks like someone's
basically.
eating one of
Fell
them.
off the table. You just chucked him behind him.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think I can get close enough to them to do that anyway. Because I don't have any other movement powers currently, just that. And if I use that to get there, then I can't use it to do something else.
And copy powers, that would also take your action, yeah.
Yeah, to get it. Well, I mean, I could, if I copied a reflexive one, like a reaction one, then I could also use that. But I don't know what people have that are reaction movement, if anybody.
Zan has super speed, but that's like a permanent.
That's just a movement. That's not a reaction.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, technically you could use shapeshift, but I don't know how it's going to help in this scenario.
No, I'd have to I'd
Form
still
of giant pterodactyl.
Okay. The elevator doors were specifically prevented from closing by this guy's shenanigans, right?
Yes.
Because like, it was being tried really hard to get him back in the elevator to safety, and that was not a thing. So the elevator is open, right?
Elevator is open. I mean, can open very easily. It's not locked.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean the doors are
It's
open.
open
The doors
now?
are physically open.
Yeah, it's open enough
Why
at
are you-
least
why are you
for this
hedging?
dude
What-
to
what-
have
Yeah.
gotten out.
Because it's a 6-second window, right? So yes, at this point the elevator doors are open, but they will close in momentarily. As per elevator door.
Why are they going to do that now when it was like physically impossible to close them earlier?
Dude probably has a jammer on him or something.
Do you not remember
Some-
that part of the previous session, Mike? Or okay.
I don't remember you actually physically restraining this guy at all.
No, we didn't restrain him, but Zan like reached through the wall to grab the door and try and shut them. And then they like stopped halfway.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So then they are open.
Okay. So
I'm
Penny then
fine.
is going to basically go into the elevator far enough so that she can make the portal close to her, basically in the back corner of the elevator, and then open the other end underneath one of the gas things.
One
I
of the
guess.
gas grenades?
Yes.
Okay.
Neither of them seems particularly more important than the other ones. If the explosive ones are going to do anything bad to the gas ones, that's going to happen regardless.
Okay.
We'll just do we'll do the one on the table because that's probably easier to see from the elevator at this point.
All right. I will move this and you into the elevator.
I don't know if that's going to require enough movement that I then can't move further away from the portal after I make it. But you tell me. I don't have any.
Oh, I see.
Shenanigans movement, so it's standard move spaces wise. But there's the
if you're
inside of the elevator isn't really on the map.
Yeah, just tuck it into the doors. And you're trying to get back out of the elevator?
I mean, I'm just trying to get further away from the gas. Like if that's on the
Yes.
opposite side of the elevator, then that's further away. If it's out of the elevator, that's even further away and yet better.
You moved 1, 2, 3. You can move another 2. So you can get basically just outside the elevator.
Okay.
Meow. With the door still open.
Sure.
Cool,
Nothing I could do about that.
That's you?
Yeah, for the moment.
Okie dokie. Anima.
Okay. Did our lovely friend and betrayer Kingsley, I'm trying to remember what happened last session. Did he fly out of like
He has not. He's still down at the bottom end.
he's still in the building? Okay. Trying to decide between going after him or also dealing with the grenades.
Well, there's a grenade in the elevator now that's spewing gas outside the elevator. Filling the elevator up with gas pretty quickly.
If I'm close to that, obviously I'd want to move out of the way of that. But do I want to? I'm trying to decide if it's a stupid idea to shoot an arrow at one of these things to get it to stop working, and if that would even get it to stop working.
I mean, honestly, knocking one of the explosive ones out the window isn't a super terrible idea. I mean, it really depends on how long the timer is and
Yeah,
how
that
large
was-
the explosion is, but
Yeah, that was my plan.
there's a lot of guessworks in heroics.
Yeah, and I worry about trying to turn into an animal form and fly it out of the building because then that won't end well for me.
It seems like a good way to get blowed up, yeah, but
Yeah, and I don't want that. But I don't know if shooting an arrow at it is going to make it fly out of the building, if it's going to set it off, if
yeah,
it's
you'd
going
have
to
to hit it
break
pretty
it.
hard.
Depending
Well-
on how potent that poison gas is, if you could become a big enough creature, you'll only get mildly sick from eating it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Hang on. Whoa. That is not no, I learned my lesson from the clay. Absolutely. That is I draw the line at
At literal poison.
Biting
yeah, I'm
random
literally
shit.
poisoning myself.
Get that out of your mouth.
Take a look at my map again. Hey. Okay. Well, so are the only windows in the room straight across from
Yes.
the elevator?
The only obvious ways in and out are the elevator and the windows.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to move enough spaces in time. Okay. With ranged weapons, I'm so confused because technically with my 2 ranged powers that I have,
Yes.
I can only manage to ranged attack at an enemy within 2 spaces. I feel like that's not how bow and arrows work. At all.
Most of the range powers just have the range of the weapon you're using. So like my pistols, for instance, are 10 spaces.
Okay, so but then how
Also,
does
has Alexi ever fired a bow before?
Range for a bow is 15 spaces.
No. But Alexi also was imbued with all of the abilities that they needed to successfully be a champion of a Fae. So we're gonna hope for the best.
A literal spray and pray. Got it.
Okay, well then I guess shoot. I guess I will shoot an arrow at the other
Gas
bomb
one?
that's spewing gas and try to either knock it further away into the room away from people or out the window if I can.
Well,
First
And
ever shot
either
with the bow, it's a William Tell.
so at this point, in order to hit,
is that a thing I could do or is it not? Because if it's not,
no, I
please,
was just
and I will scramble for another.
there's a dude under the gas, but okay. There's also a dead guy, I guess. You can absolutely shoot an arrow at this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna do this and hope for the best. Sorry, guys. Sorry if this ends so badly.
Pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, you also have combat trickery.
I do. I'm gonna use it.
I'm just pointing it out. I'm just
That told me everything I needed to know for this. I'm gonna use combat trickery. So let me roll melee.
I
Combat
was just
trickery is
pointing
the
out.
automatic crit.
That is the automatic crit.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
this would take, you're shooting through 1, 2, you're basically shooting the pumpkin off of some dude's lap,
Yep.
and then you gotta fire it past again in a straight enough line that it's gonna miss the goon at the window
Uh-huh.
and get it somehow out the window in order to, yeah, so, but yes, give
Well,
it a roll anyway. Let's see just
but-
how high you get.
By the way, Mike, the portal is still open. So there should be a portal on the table.
Oh, yes, there
which
should
also, I guess, technically gas is
be.
coming
Which
out
would be
of.
spewing gas, yes, absolutely. Good call, thank you.
I was just like,
Well,
Through my
Wait, the
list O assets.
portal might actually have changed my turn.
well,
Ooh.
I left it open on purpose so that other people could try to get things into the elevator if they wanted. Because I can close it at will.
well,
But-
I don't if it's on the never mind. I might not. Well, I was like, maybe I could, but if that's on the guy's lap, that won't work.
I know it's supposed to be green, but all I have is purple. So
So I can't do that if
Uh,
I'm doing the gas one specifically. Okay, so hang on.
exactly.
That adds to that specifically. Okay. So that technically then is going to be technically that's going to be a fantastic 17 then if I use combat trickery.
Fantastic 17.
Yes.
That's is successful because it's a fantastic 17. You managed to thread the needle. So I'm going to move you over under the statue of, I don't know exactly who that is. But
It's
you managed-
Alexi's first time shooting a bow, and it just goes so well that even Alexi stands there for a moment going, did I just in just baffled shock.
So as a 17, you're not 100% successful. However, you do knock the arrow. You somehow manage to kind of take a guess, a close guesstimate and you basically kind of go, well, it's probably coming from that cloud in central mass sort of thing, and you manage to pick it off of the lap of the guy it landed on.
Amazing.
So it basically kind of just slides over the last two chairs, clinks against the table leg, and kind of rolls gently with an arrow stuck in it. So it's only spraying one side. And sort of rolls gently, dunk, against the window.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my movement to move away from the elevator.
Oh yeah, you have. Right here.
Cool. Okay. And that's me.
Alright.
Alexi is moving away while looking at the bow going, okay, I just did that. All right.
All right. That's you.
Yes, that is me.
Dreadfire.
Yeah, so he was already upset with Mr. Kingsley before this went down. It's just gotten worse. So I don't think he cares much about
I recognize that guy.
trying to stop
He owed me
these
money.
guys.
All right, go ahead.
So he's just gonna look back at Zan and be like, hey, just do the hero thing. And
Got
he's
it.
just gonna stalk straight at our friend here. And he is going to attempt to hit him with Dreadfire chains.
Ooh.
If I can get my character sheet though. There we go. Sorry.
Should open up his character sheet myself.
It's 19.
19. Remind me again, that's against his
Ego? Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's ego.
ego.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's just a standard ego.
Yeah,
attack.
19, so yeah.
So we deduct that cost.
So you reach up.
Is he in fact grabbed?
He is grabbed.
Okay. And then that is minus whatever damage reduction he has. That's just health damage on the first one. And then as a reaction, because he's grabbed, I'm going to use Brain Drain, which is Ego versus Vigilance. That is a 14.
Okay. 17 ego focus down.
Yes. And then
Is
I
that also
heal.
minus his damage, his DR?
No, that's just straight. That's versus
Okay.
his. If he has mental, if he has like uncanny or something, that takes out from him, but not his physical.
Okay.
And I heal half of that. Let's make 113. Well, I heal back focus from that.
17 of those.
And then for his second action, he's gonna summon another pair of chains in his hands instead of his guns, and he's just gonna beat him with them. And he's just gonna look at it and like, "You wanted to buy a monster? How you feeling about your purchase?" Start wailing.
Okay.
So it's another ego attack. That's a 13.
So if I remember correctly, I just put my book down. Grabbed means that you have a edge.
Actually, yeah, if I'm making a melee attack, well, I think close range attacks,
Grab it.
their defense becomes 10 or something.
And no, on a fantastic success, you're pinned. Damage, stack multipliers. Yeah. Grab it. Anyone making an attack against entangled characters, never mind. Trouble attacking against the intended target failed. Da-da-da. Apparently no. Oh yeah, you have an edge on the attack. Because I assume you don't care if you're hitting your chains.
No. So yeah, I might as well use one of those. Somehow roll another one. Thank you, roll 20.
On
Yeah, has an edge on that check. Yeah. So anyway, so that's the second action. That's a third.
so
Still a
you
third.
wail on this guy with chains.
Yeah.
Spectral chains. And he laughs. Where are we? Turn order. I believe it is. Steel Aegis.
Okay, so I have been doing some mapping, so
Have you?
I since I'm recording, I didn't want to like start laying down some lines,
Fair.
but I'm going to do that right now to show you what my plan of action is.
Okay.
So, with speedrun 1, I have inside combat, I have 15 points of movement. So,
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Grab this pumpkin bomb and jump into the portal. So, starting at the portal,
Shoot.
1, grab that pumpkin bomb. 2, 3. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Grab that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Grab that one.
Okay, so you've got 3 bombs now.
Just wait. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Grab that bomb.
Uh-huh.
And out the window I go.
So you're phasing all 4 bombs.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk through the wall.
So ideally, I will take my armful of bombs, lean out the window, and just let them go, because these should not have the payload to actually cause a problem this high up.
Wow.
If they're on a short enough timer. And they should disperse in the air safely. Maybe some pigeons. But unideally, his whole dang self is going through that window.
No, you can stop at the window and lean out. That's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, I'm just worried if Diet Kingpin down here is gonna like kick me out or something.
Oh no, your face though.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't. In fact, phasing and letting go of the bombs is what saves your life.
Yeah, that checks out. So yeah, just
Because theoretically, if they're in phase with you, you're going to be holding on to 2 grenades as they go off.
I mean,
yeah.
that I could fix.
Yeah,
we
look,
can
Zan
deal
is
with
not
that,
worried
that's fine.
about his own well-being. Never has been, never will be.
However, you lean out the window and you kind of drop them and let them go this high up. You're like 66th floor, it's fine. On Kingsley's turn, it in fact goes off.
Optimism.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get a
causing-
face full of poison.
I'm not entirely sure what that. How does one attack with the grenade exactly?
Just going off other tabletop rolls, it sounds like it would be a check on my end to dodge.
I mean, you're
And then-
phased, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm just wondering about the blast radius.
The concussive force.
That's going to come through you, through the window. You're phased, so you're fine. But everybody behind you, that's close enough to the window, is going to eat, glass.
And I don't have any additional movement to try a
The word
discount
radius.
Fisk away.
doesn't come up in the rules.
No,
Apparently,
it says range. So it's a 10 space range. So if he's
Okay.
just outside the window, I'm gonna give it one step down. Boop. Put it up there. And anything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right to the portal. So the portal gets a nice sort of, whoever's in the elevator gets a nice sort of little blast of, I guess, concussive, like a little bit of shrapnel, concussive
Sure.
heat, a little bit, right at the end of it. That one's gone. Get rid of that gas. Steel Aegis is phased. That gas is gone because those grenades are blowed up.
Apparently, the frag grenade, the standard frag grenade, these are probably not, affects anything within 2 spaces of where it lands. 10 feet
Really?
is how far it can be thrown. Yeah, I found that under
Ah.
additional weapon rules.
Interesting. So what's the range? Oh, range is throwing
Dude,
it. I
The
guess.
range is 10 spaces. The
Okay.
area
fine,
is
all right.
2 spaces.
No, that's
Yeah,
fair. 2 spaces? That's it?
apparently.
All right.
Marvel,
That-
look, just give
Yeah,
us
in
all a
terms-
hoagie and we'll edit
that-
this book for you.
That moves toast.
In terms of does it hit or how do you take damage, it is, yeah, you make an agility check when you roll it, throw it, and then that is compared to the agility defense of anyone in the blast radius, essentially.
Oh, geez, I got a feeling that
I mean,
if I wasn't
I'll
phased, I
roll.
would take.
I can roll for him.
Oh no, this mook!
Wait, no. You can roll for it. Because you're the one that dropped the grenade.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, where's my garbage agility check? I guess this is an attack.
Yeah, might as well.
Wait, why do I have a +3 to? Oh no, that's my multiplier. Never mind. Come on, garbage. Haha!
Garbage. I mean, this is technically
I was
foot
tempted to-
damage, really.
Yeah.
Kind of, he's just eating the thing anyway, so. On Fallout. Who do we want to follow or to raid to? This we're all about the Kamen Rider type uniforms. I say we raid into Total Party Chill. They're playing a Glitter Hearts Magical Palace game. All right, so I'll get to that when it pops. A minute. Till then, you rolled a 14 damage. 4 times 3, which is technically +1 for some reason. It's 1 or 2 for grenades. I think it's 1.
I'll grab this one on top of the pile of money too.
Times 2? What? Okay, so 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2 is 22 points of damage.
Oh jeez, this poor mook.
This guy ate the wall.
Which guy?
The guy
The
right
guy
next to
5 feet
Aegis.
away from Aegis.
Right. Okay.
Oh, he's not gonna feel good about that.
He's not. No, well, he's. You kind of. He's. If it makes you feel better, he was drawing on you.
No, it doesn't. I'm bulletproof.
So, God. So, that question isn't even relevant. I should ask anyway. Did we, from last session, does that count as an advancement bump?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll keep that in mind. It's still not relevant right now, but so, I could,
It's done.
yeah, share power works as a reaction if somebody takes an effect that could be mitigated by a shared power based on a reaction, which is to say that I can give that guy energy absorption
Okay.
as long as he has 15 focus to activate it. That's on him.
Sure. Is there a
and,
range on shared power?
Yes, it is. I think currently a lot, but I'll check. It's 20 spaces.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
that's the range for the reaction one, which has to be closer. The actual range is 125 spaces. So if he's too far away to get the reaction one, then oh well.
He is in fact too
So
far away
here's
to
the
get the reaction.
question: Can
A
it be
genuine
casted
Reach
through the portal?
Well, am I going to allow portal shenanigans? Yes, I am.
I mean,
Actually,
because the portal is facing up. Like if I'm looking at the portal in the elevator, I can't even see that guy.
You'd have to like prairie dog it and like.
Yeah, but like I'm not.
I mean, like reaching through
This
and
is
like
this is a
points.
reaction. I've already moved. I can't do
Yeah.
anything but be from where I am. Right. It's okay. Like,
You know what? No, I'll allow it. That's fine. You know what? This is above and beyond. This is, I don't know.
I mean, yes, Penny
Dr.
was
Penny's
conflicted about it,
reach
but
into
she's like,
heroism.
she's like,
Would you say this also gets
not-
Penny's a karma?
I will give Penny a
I'm not
karma
gonna
for
let
this.
this guy explode.
So you kind of like, you leap and your arm kind of sticks out because you've got the calculation, you've got the trajectory, you know exactly where it needs to be. You're like, oh crap, but there's a thing, and then you basically leap. You reach through the portal, you're basically hanging by your elbow in the elevator, and your arm is sticking out the top of the table, and you gotta go point and basically toss the power at him. And he is protected by this sheen of energy absorption.
So
as
he does have
flies
15 focus.
Complete look of mystified on his face, confused as all hell. Oh, I should be dead, or something. He doesn't, but he moves a little bit. Your cape gets ruffled. His thing. Okay.
All right. So
It's gonna suck if the elevator starts moving now.
Right. At the beginning of Zan's turn, technically, but I wanted to let him finish before I interrupted. I'm gonna use a reaction to use covering fire while he's doing all that.
Where are you suppressing fire?
The only person in this room I can see right now. Everybody else is not here.
I mean, there's a lot
Our
of
boy
moves.
is laser focused.
Not according to Dreadfire. There's one guy, the one who screwed up.
All right, fair enough. Go ahead and do your suppressing fire. Completely ignoring the roll that you just saw me do.
Well, as it turns out.
Fantastic 21 versus vigilance.
Yep, okay.
And
I would even hit
it's-
Penny.
And because it's fantastic, he is stunned for 1 round. And then that's minus whatever damage reduction.
Now, here's the fun part.
Focus damage.
All right, so it happens thus, because yours is a reaction to his action.
Technically, it was
action 15.
Yeah. Well, no, it has to be on Zan's turn. I have to do it on Alice. It would have been during Zan's turn. I just didn't want to interrupt his planning.
Okay. Because that happened before.
It's
okay.
technically, it's at the start of an ally's turn. I can do it. It's just really hard to be like, it's your turn. Wait, stop. I'm going to do something.
Okay. Then if he's doing that,
I will say, knowing what the role, the fantastic role was for, you can do that as a reaction the moment that you are grabbed. So you could arguably have already done that long before we got to Zan's turn.
yeah, true. Okay.
So you could keep the roll. Like that's.
And then you lock him down essentially again.
But then he's stunned. So he's not grabbed anymore. But he is stunned.
Okay.
I love Dreadfire and his nonsense.
Me too.
Fire is both equally terrifying and so impressive every time we have combat. Like you manage to pull out something new every time, and I'm just like, whoa. But also, whoa.
Yeah, and then minus whatever his physical damage reduction is, that's pure focus damage that did doubled, so a lot.
All right. Okay. Okay.
But yes, technically that happened during Zan's turn. I assume Zan's turn continued as stated, and now it's his turn, but he's stunned.
Yes, done. Banana.
Okay. Wait, wrong one. There we go. Back to that. Do this, do that, do this, the other thing. All right.
Didn't actually expect that to stun him. I just wanted to hurt him.
Uh-huh. That's what all heroes say when they do something like that. All
I'm
right.
not sure I think it's usually the other way around.
Dualily.
Oh, yay, I get a turn.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that portal is still up, yes?
Yes.
For the moment,
Cool.
my arm's in it, so I'm definitely not turning it off.
Exactly, it's a really good idea. It'd be very disarming otherwise. So Lily's going to hop through
Bad.
that portal.
That was bad.
So
Okay,
that's
so you're gonna climb through the portal.
1, 2, 3. Hop out the other side. And run at Kingsley. Yeah. Can't scroll down. Give me a second. Haha.
What's your movement rate? I gotta get rid of
10
that.
shouldn't, which should be 10, right?
10?
Right?
Right?
Or if you're just rooming it, you're not actually going to attack him?
Huh?
You use your 5 movement.
Speed?
Oh, I have a 5 movement speed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you can add 5 if you use a standard action to basically double your.
Well, I can't attack him from here.
You can attack him from there.
Could throw
You're gonna attack him
something at
with?
him.
You could throw a stack of money at him.
Throw the entire briefcase. Yeet.
The briefcase.
Grab the gun.
I was saying we see the teenager jump on the table and pick up a gun.
What you doing? What you throwing at him?
You know, Lily's going to take her turn to make her bat.
Fair.
She's grown from a scythe. She's now moving on to a bat. It's made of steel. It
Nice.
ouches a lot. But it doesn't kill anybody, usually.
Steel bat. Cool. Guess you're doing
And
so
she's
well.
gonna, like, hold it up and point to Kingsley and be like, You get the bonk stick.
He's sort of like,
Lily's in her teenage rebellion phase, which means violence. But this time, the teenager gets to engage in the violence.
Isn't it wonderful?
This is not going to end well for anyone.
all right. All the way to the top of the round. Beholder.
So, all the bombs are gone then, right?
Bombs are gone.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, let's see. That's good. Walking is for peasants now, so I'm just gonna crawl through that portal out onto the table.
VoIP. Okay.
And then I guess yeah, I'm gonna suggest to Kingsley that he have a lie down. We're gonna go shoot Beauty at him.
Ooh. If you don't care who's either you or he or the Dreadfire chains that get hit, you have edge.
Well, he technically broke those, so he's not chained
Oh,
anymore.
I mean, yeah, technically, but
He's stunned,
That's
so you have an
like,
edge. Yeah.
is that edge or is that like a base of 10?
Yeah. All
Oh,
attacks
God.
against a stun target have edge.
Both.
Well, that's
Oh,
significantly better.
Cool. I was
Oh, yeah,
going
that's
somebody could send me the map, but never mind. Thank you, John.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna pump 60 focus into it.
Wait,
Ooh.
6-0?
Yeah, so 30
Oh
extra
my
damage.
lord.
Okay, so 6 stands for 24 minus is damage reduction. And then 60 extra,
30 extra.
30 extra, right? 1 for 2. And what is its force?
I haven't absorbed anything today, I think, so yeah.
All right. So you climb out of the thing, out of the portal. Move you back down there. Push
Yeah,
the briefcase out of the way.
As she activates, she's just like, "This was dumb," and then
And sort of just you get that almost that anime glow up sort of thing where the eye just sort of like gets the thing and all the rays sort of come into it, and this beam, it's almost like you're channeling your frustration and the team's frustration, and Beauty's pissed off, and you just kind of get this focused half of Beholder's face is basically just a beam of force energy, just blasts out of it and punches straight through the chest of Roderick Kingsley.
uh-huh. Unless he's a robot, we're gonna have a rules discussion again.
He is in fact a robot.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, thank God.
And he's sort of like, and you see like the wires and spitting and sparks and everything.
Jerk.
How'd you know he was a robot?
Yes.
Alexa's just in the back going, I'm getting real sick of dealing with robots.
X-ray vision.
Penny doesn't say anything.
little readout on the inside. Plausible deniability. X-ray vision. Mannerisms? Question mark. I got nothing else. So the lifeless body of the lifeless Roderick Kingsley crumples to the floor. And then you hear outside what sounds like, I don't know, jets, some kind of engine. And sort of down and away across the street, you see a man, you're assuming, in yellow and orange and blue, sort of almost this decrepit, tattered scarecrow-like hood and mantle on a flying bat, but standing on the wings as sort of little engines underneath it sort of hold him aloft. And he says, "Did you think it was gonna be that easy?" And he tosses 2 more pumpkins. You see them sort of spiral away. I can do portals too. Voip, voip.
Well then.
Where does he go?
No, he's floating there, but he throws 2 pumpkins on either direction, and they form portals.
Oh, the pumpkins formed portals.
Yes.
Okay, I thought he was tossing more pumpkin bombs through portals.
Are the other sides of those portals visible?
Yeah, are the portals
Slightly
here with
different
us?
sky color? There's sort of like you have this sort of jagged portal. Seems large, but it's sort of like it's this jagged thing, and on the other side is sort of a greenish glow to the sky. So there's like this portal where green, you're staring at green, and the rest of the sky outside of Seattle is, you know, bluish gray. Seattle. It's always gray in Seattle.
Okay, I have a quick continuity question. So, is it like a different skyscape we are seeing through his portals?
Yes.
And if so, is it the same skyscape we saw through Dirk, Bloodman, Edgelord, Wizards portals?
Oh yeah, that guy,
Yeah, Thunder Dirk or whatever his name was.
Dirk Diggler.
What the hell?
That was the guy that introduced us to Doom, basically.
Yeah,
Bane.
Dagger Bloodhoof.
His name was Dirk Bane.
That's right.
Dirk Bane.
Angst. I don't know. It was the 90s. Literally, it was the
I am the
90s.
Dark
I
Knight.
broke Dora.
I'm the Dark Knight. Where are the other drugs going? Why did you say that, Darian? Right. Yes, in fact. Good observation.
Okay. Zan's going to see that and then turn back to everyone else and say, okay, he's going to be a pushover. Don't worry, guys. The last guy to pull this trick just got bodied immediately.
Yeah, well, that is true. That is true.
He's at roughly ground level, or he's like flying way up in the air.
He's
somewhere?
flying
I-
60. He's flying level with the window, but
Oh, so he's
a
level.
fair
with us.
distance away.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Cool.
Staring us in the eyes.
Explain what trick it is.
Explain the joke.
Yeah, we don't get it.
I mean, Penny doesn't get it.
Just no sell this man.
You forgot to install your humor
Wait a
CDs.
minute. How are... Wait, what? Oh,
I'm not gonna
weird.
Ours
finish
fell
that
hot
joke.
tonight.
Did I do that? Oh, that's weird. Just so you know, if you select a token and roll a thing, it will actually change your initiative. Because you're right at 21. You should not be at 18.
That is
I
accurate.
had you selected, and I rolled initiative on another
Oh
thing.
yeah, you rerolled. her
interesting.
And it
instead, yeah.
re-rolled your initiative.
Fascinating.
Little factoid. Didn't know that. Not sure exactly what the application of it will be later in the future. However, is that your turn?
Sorry.
Whose turn?
Whose turn was it? Wait a minute.
That all happened at the end.
That was
Dora's
wasn't
turn.
that Kingsley's turn?
Kind of the Kingsley's turn, yes.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, Penny laser beamed Kingsley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Penny killed him. Basically, that's what triggered the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Deactivated, I should say.
So on, yes, 18. So sort of, I'm inserting things into the initiative order at this point. Through the portals, because I got an M. Significantly large claws and a large reptilian face, along with a very long serpentine neck. And these creatures sort of crawl their way and bodily force their way through this portal. Large, sinuous, two great claws on muscular legs, gigantic bat leathered wings, reddish, and long tails ending in a cruel looking spike. We're gonna switch maps.
Is it
Yeah.
a dragon?
Not exactly,
Says
but
Lily.
close.
We're
Lily doesn't know the difference
switch-
between a dragon and a wyvern. Wyvern.
Wyvern. All right. There. Map should be
I'm
fixed.
familiar with
It
this
said
map.
wyvern in French.
Okay, well, if we're
Yeah.
switching maps, can someone send that to me?
Yeah.
No.
Thanks. Oh
it's
man,
the,
come on,
it's
why?
the same as
Hiya.
the festival map.
It is, in fact, the same as the festival map. A lot of streets downtown Seattle look similar. Yeah. Go with that.
Dang it. Stop showing up on that window. Okay, there's going to be a lot of randomness in the map recording of things opening up in the map recording that shouldn't.
Oh,
That's okay.
As long as it's not personal. Like,
Editing is
It's
magic.
always personal.
Have you both on, or you have you all on the streets essentially? We can absolutely move you to. We'll narrate it from where you are. So, two
Can-
large. I mean, we may even just stay in the other map, depending on where you end up fighting the things. So,
Oh,
these creatures crawl their way through these portals, and that's their action. Anima,
okay. Oh boy.
T-Rex.
Certainly not inside the 66th floor of this building.
What?
I think we got teleported.
I
Oh.
mean, I feel like I don't like. I have many questions about what the hell's going on.
I might have.
Okay,
I might
I
have
guess that
switched
that
the
is
map
that-
too early.
so we are not yet ground level.
You are not yet ground level. Let me switch.
Okay.
that.
We are
Okay,
still
And
in the
I'm
pit.
not insane. I'm not
Which
T-Rex.
building on that was the building we're in?
I'm just going to say the one in the middle.
Okay, so
Uh,
well, just because they were around the corner of it. Like I didn't see a way for him
yeah,
to.
I was going to adjust everything on the map.
Okay,
Let's put you back in the building for now.
but I was gonna say if Anima saw one of those things, there's an obvious option other than T-Rex.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I can just turn into them. I am no longer inhibited by simple forms. I have been given full access to my abilities now. That's right. Except the team wouldn't
Make
know
sure
about
you're a
that, but
different
Alexi sure
color,
would. So upon seeing it, I think Alexi would think, okay, well, let's fight fire with fire. And Alexi's gonna shapeshift into a wyvern. Wyvern? Can't pronounce things.
Wyvern,
Dragon.
Wyvern.
Well, yeah, one of the
are
dragon
you
things.
going to move anywhere in particular? Or you're just going to do it where you're standing?
Um,
In the corner by a statue.
I mean, I'm gonna probably slightly move away from the statue so I don't destroy
Fair
it.
enough.
Destroyed enough
You-
public property.
Definitely property damage. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
You could take the portal and drag it up in the middle of the boardroom.
Just like running towards the table, jumps, transforms, and then lands on table. It's gonna probably break the table, but
It's fine. Only half of our team is standing on it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine.
All right, details. There it is.
I don't. Okay, so where in this room would would they be? Would the little dragon guys be?
I'm assuming outside the
Out
window.
out the window to the.
They're out
to
the window, so you're
south.
opposite to them with the
Okay.
big board table in between.
Okay, I'm gonna move as close to the window as I possibly can with my movement, and then use my action to shapeshift.
You're going to move as a humanoid first?
Yeah,
Because that's all
and
of
then just
5
sort of
moves.
like maybe while I'm moving shapeshift. I don't know.
Well, I think the gist is that if you turn into this thing first, you may get slightly more than 5 feet of movement.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, I'll shapeshift first and then move.
Because you, and I assume shortest distance being a straight line, you're just going to go straight over the table.
Yeah.
So you become this gigantic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 40-foot long, sinuous worm dragonic creature, and you proceed to crawl up with the awkward sort of thing because you've only got 2 legs and the other ones are arms, so you're kind of crawling and you've got the little sort of claws at the ends in the middle of the wings, and you're kind of like doing this strange thing, getting used to this form as you're basically crawling and stomping your way down this boardroom table.
And as that's happening, Alexi's like, okay, this form is actually kind of awesome, guys, like out loud this time, talking in animal form. It's just kind of like not thinking about it. Probably has many things to explain to the team later as they are speaking out loud while in this forum, but it's just like, this is awesome.
And do you leap out the window?
Can I do that? Can I do that on this turn?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3.
I guess is my question.
Don't shrug at those questions, Mike.
Yeah, if I can do it on this
10,
turn,
12,
then
30,
yes. If I
40,
can't, then no.
17.
Is
No, you can make
defenestration
it
a
to the
movement
edge
or
of
a
the window.
major?
But
You can make it to the edge of the window.
this creature does not have a fly speed?
Oh god,
I
I
mean,
hope it
like
does.
You want
like a big one?
Is the
Which
answer
note?
no?
You can make it to the edge of the window.
Then I will move that far.
The flight speed in a confined room might not go so well, but I mean, I guess you could. But
I don't think I want to risk it with my team also in the room, so I'll just do the base thing and then
and you're close
Get as
enough that
close-
Lily could jump on.
That seems
Alexi is so big, we're
super-
all adjacent to
super
them.
safe.
you know, it's fine. Yeah, and then if that's all I can safely do this turn, that'll be me.
All right. Dreadfire.
Okay, so roughly how far outside the building are they away? Like from the window, like ballpark?
Let's see. Roughly, how far is the thing? What's the range of the thing? I mean, what's the range of a city street? About 50 feet across, give or take. So about 45 feet away. Within 10 spaces.
Okay.
Which feels weird because this building is so huge. But anyway.
I suspect that map is not meant for one of those things to be a skyscraper that's like a, it's like a bodega.
Yeah. Sorry, I was doing some maths. That is space per rank. Yeah, I see. He wants to just jump out the window and go after them, but I don't think he can reliably make it to them. But if they're roughly within 10 spaces, he can do other things. So I guess we'll do that. So I will move to the window.
Okay.
And so we've got the gentleman with the pumpkins and two of these critters.
Yes.
Okay. I think he's just still very focused on the person behind all this. I'm just gonna dump suppressive fire at him for right now. Edge on that. That is a fantastic 22.
Jesus.
The die roller likes at Dreadfire tonight.
Mike's rolled like 3 of them too. So that's versus his vigilance, minus damage reduction. That is focus damage, doubled, and stun for 1 round.
Let's see. All right.
And then for his second action, he's just going to shoot him again. double edge on that.
Now, he's going to spend a karma.
Yeah.
He's going to make you reroll that M.
Oh, on this time? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So it takes an ass load of damage.
Yeah. 22, but not fantastic. That's fair.
That's 20. What's the multiplier again? Sorry. 4?
5. 5 plus 7.
Oh, 37 damage. There it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
And the second attack was a same thing, 24 versus vigilance.
Yeah. Same damage. That's
Which is
convenient.
the same damage, yeah. So he did it again.
Very convenient.
And that's gonna end his turn.
Cool. Cool. Well. He's out. Okay. That's your turn.
That is indeed his turn.
Well, that was effective. Cool. Aegis. Steel Aegis.
At the beginning of his turn, I would like to use a reaction to use covering fire.
Okay.
Edge on that. My edge rolls have been terrible. That's a 15 versus vigilance.
Beats it, beats it.
Nice. So minus whatever damage reduction, and that is focus damage.
That is also focus damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Are you finished now?
Yes, for the duration of Aegis' turn anyway.
Fair.
All right. So the level of stupidity that is about to happen is very much going to depend on this following question. Are the dragons at level with us, or are they a little bit down or a little bit up?
They're level-ish, yeah.
Okay, so I can't jump out the window and tackle them. Okay, got it.
See, that's where my
Far
head was
enough.
at, but I was
Yeah.
like, it's so far.
Grab a
Yeah, I
hold
was
of the
thinking
neck
like
of it.
I have super speed, so if I could build up the momentum, I might be able to hit it if they're lower than us. But
I mean, you could do it anyway. You could try. You just have to
You
leap
could try.
as an arc.
well, I don't want to visit Reginald right now. Okay.
The only thing stopping you is you trying. That's all I'm saying.
Also,
the only thing
gravity.
stopping you is gravity. Knew I should have taken jump. Oh. No, that's a physical property of the dragon, so shutting off powers wouldn't cause them to plummet.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Darn physiology. Uh. Okay, wait. Okay, I might have a thing to do with actually jumping on them. So, Mike, I'm going to send you a Discord message real quick,
Uh-oh.
and you can tell me the logistics. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the word could and replace that real quick.
Yes. As in, you would make it.
Okay, I like these odds.
You're basically extending your reach out the window, more or less.
Yeah. Okay. So, Aegis is going to see these dragons. You're going to be able to just tell that he's doing his terrible engineer's math in his head. He's probably going to back up a couple feet, get into like a little sprinting position.
Just the
Yeah. And as he starts running, there's going to be this energy kind of bolting off of him like one of those 90s like plasma balls. And he is going to yeet himself through the window, full defenestration. But as he does, like, as he is kicking off, his armor is going to start glowing, and you're going to see like a mix of like cables coming out of the mask and the armor plates getting bigger and overlapping
shifting.
and shifting. And he is going to use grow and become huge size, I believe.
Yep.
And the full defenestration, catching this dragon. So yeah.
Heckle.
Make me an agility roll.
Oh boy, and this is going to have +5 to it due to multiplier. Agility roll. Yeet. Okay, so that's 14. That would be 19. Do I burn a karma on this? Yeah, I'm gonna burn a karma on this. I'm gonna re-roll that 3 and see if I get a fantastic.
Close.
Okay, not a fantastic, but I still
17
got
is way
a
better
6.
than a.
So 17 plus 9, that is 22.
What's the +9 from?
+5 from it's a size multiplier for being huge.
Right. Wait.
If I get grow 2, that size multiplier turns to 20.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, is that not how size multipliers work?
Not quite.
Oh no. I've been using them wrong.
Where are you?
Let's see.
Size.
Control F, size. No.
2.
Affects their run speed 2 if they have the big trait, +1 if they have small trait, -1. So he would have a +2 to his size because he is huge.
Adds to your reach.
Oh, okay.
It's 5
yeah, I
times
misread that
5
horribly.
is 25 is your movement. You multiply that by 5, and it adds to your reach. And your throwing range. So, because you're just so much bigger, you're able to basically reach out the window, so kind of leap, reach out the window, and as the plates move and you basically become a mecha that's about 20 feet tall, you, with that extra, you grab the wyvern.
Yeah.
Got it.
And you kind of grab around its neck, and you're like, oh crap. And at which point it's like, what the hell? And the wings kind of come up because it's not used to having how much ever pound robot hanging from its
let's be
neck,
honest, neither of them thought this would work.
like a giant albatross.
Yeah.
And you're yanking it out of the sky, kind of, maybe. That's you?
Yep.
Huh. The individual in the mask I know what I'm not wanted. See you around, heroes. And starts jetting away.
Yeah, you better run.
Yeah, you better run. Meanwhile, the other gigantic winged monstrosity. Okay, you're not there. You're outside now. Comes barreling into the window. Dreadfire. Gonna blink.
Well, is it coming through the window, you say?
It's coming right into the window. Yep.
We'll just phase. Just let it go through it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would have sucked otherwise. Although the roll was terrible, and apparently I didn't add its rank. It was dumb. That's better. Okay. So it comes in and you phase as it kind of snaps its jaws shut around you as it kind of lands itself, perches on its hind legs in the window, in the gaping hole that was a window. And basically tries to tear you off of what it thinks is holding you with its claw. And of course it doesn't work. Which makes it mightily confused because these things are not exactly smart. So it had a nice tasty worm and it didn't work because the worm's on TV. It's not real. So that's that Dualily.
Mm-hmm.
You have a gigantic wyvern that was Anima that's basically squared right in front of another one that just tried to bite Dreadfire in two.
Mm-hmm.
You have a bat.
I have a bat. But that's okay. Because you know what else I can have? The gun's on the table.
True.
And Lily knows how to shoot a gun.
Who taught this 13 to 15-year-old how to shoot a gun?
I mean,
Don't look
the
at
general
me.
concept is not that complex.
We could take a wild guess. And probably do
Aiming
that.
is, an acquired skill, but actually pulling triggers
All right.
has
So
been
you
demonstrated to be done by quite stupid people.
run up, grab a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which one you shoot
And
at?
which one am I shooting at? Obviously not the one that's my friend.
But which one's your friend?
Oh,
The one
no,
with like the white stripe.
because
Oh, that looks like a wyvern.
there would be some kind of marker on Alexi
Truth.
because we specifically said that no matter what animal form they are in, they have something that identifies them, whether it's like a streak of red in the fur or like something.
What would the streak be if the entire thing is red?
A horn.
Yeah, that actually might like some of like the either the wings or the horns could fade into like a white, since they have the
True.
blonde streak.
Yeah, so you
The one
basically
that was
have
yelling,
one
"This is
that's-
awesome," is my
Yeah,
friend.
and the one that can talk.
Oh,
Well, it's
okay. They're
kind of
actually
guttural.
talking.
Yeah, no,
I
they
thought they
spoke
were
out
running
loud.
around. Okay, I
It's a
thought they
bit
were running around
guttural.
just.
It's very sort of guttural and sort of gurgly, but they're the one on the table or the one that just came off the table talked.
Yep.
And it said something along the lines of possibly Tigger call. Some sort of code. I'm not sure. Maybe she told you to grab the gun, or they told you to grab the gun. I don't know. Who's to say?
Hmm.
Well, so that is what Lily is going to do. She's going to grab one of those guns and shoot at the one that doesn't have white in its
Sure.
horns.
So you're gonna basically come into under the sort of the arm / wing of the one on the table with white, grab the gun, slide off the table, take aim, give me an agility roll, attack roll.
Yes. And I have accuracy
You do.
1, so I get
Bonus to your multiplier.
+1 to the agility damage multiplier. It's agility, right?
Yep.
For guns? Okay.
Pew.
That is a 17 or an 18.
Is.
Oh,
That
no,
is
the
a-
damage multiplier is 7.
No, just this damage multiplier and for non-combat agility stuff also.
Yeah, right.
So this is a 17. It's big, so you add 2 or
19?
-2 from its defense, sorry. Because it's so honking big.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes it way easier to hit it, but you hit it anyway. So yes, you do 6 times +1 because of your agility, or your your
Accuracy.
accuracy. Thank you. +2 because of the gun. So that's 6 times 6. It's 36, and 3 is 39 points of damage minus its
Ooh.
damage multiplier.
Haha.
What do you think? I gotta do math.
Oh no, not math.
Oh no.
At least you're not doing maths like the coyotes in the game that I just played.
That's you.
That raises
Yep.
so many questions.
Now, we're 10 minutes away from 9:30. Call it. You can call it here.
All right.
That gives us a bit more of a combat, a bit more of chaos happening. As Steel Aegis is outside, slowly falling
Brass
to the
line
ground with Wyvern, and the rest of the team is inside. Wyvern versus Spectre, Ghost, and Cybernetic, Eye Blast, and Child armed with a firearm,
And a
and
bat.
other Wyvern with white aspect. Well, the perpetrator of all this insanity
Split.
runs away, and actually, you know what? These people should have been running out of the building, but okay.
I mean, the elevator was not a great place.
The elevator was not a great place. Technically, still isn't.
I told you he'd be a pushover.
I told you. All right, so let's.
I still
call
have
it
some
here.
ideas for inviting him back to the party. It's okay.
I also gave him that duck. I wonder if
True.
he still has the duck.
You did give him the duck.
Or did you give a robot a duck?
Mm.
Hmm.
Or someone else's robot
I
made
hate this.
an illusion to look like him a duck?
I hate
Or
that we're
Smarty Double.
continually running into the problem of, are you a robot or are you a
yeah.
human?
I hate this universe.
Look, life model decoys are a heck of a plot contrivance.
What in
They
the
are.
Detroit Become Human?
We just gotta find the factory and shut it down. It can be one
He
of those
wants to-
subplots.
But maybe he wanted to become a real boy. You just kind of squashed that.
What in the Detroit becomes I hate it here.
No, you don't.
You
wanna
just
be here
became a
otherwise.
dragon.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. So you're
You
yeah,
love
you
us.
just- you settled down. All right. So let's do a quick round table. Thanks for watching. So we can see and hear from our cast where you can find them, where they can be found, and what you can do to support them. And let's start it all the way around again and go with Glitch.
What's my spiel? You can find me most places at Glitch Productions. Going to eventually start Twitch streaming again. I had to take a break because my schedule got so packed. So video gaming and achievement hunting will resume eventually when I can figure out a new streaming schedule. What else? The Percy Jackson campaign, Divine Fates, is still going to happen eventually. I have to get through con first before I start reading again, and I leave tomorrow for con stuff. Speaking of, if you saw me at Zach Anime, since this is probably going to be afterwards, obviously, thanks for saying hi. I had so much fun seeing everybody. Future me, you had fun seeing everybody, right? Anyways, what else? If you like my content and want to see more of my stuff, I am a part of a group called Cosplay for Chaos. We just hit 2,000 followers as of this episode, which we are very excited about. We're probably gonna stream during Tech Anime and stuff. We are having a lot of fun with it. Thanks for 2,000. We appreciate all the love and support that we are getting because we did not expect to. We're trying to do a new intro and can't keep up with the following that we're getting. So yeah, and I think that is it for me.
If I may,
Am I forgetting anything? I think it's me.
Glitch streaming. There you go.
Ah.
All right. Oh yeah.
Checking that my mic is on. Yay, it's on. Okay, hello, I'm Aya. My landlord just sold the house out from under us, so we're moving soon, so you won't be seeing very much of me other than here and on Fantasy by Moonlight, which is on Thursdays. But I might be streaming again on Saturdays until I move to fund my move. Also, I have a plushie shop that you can visit, and I make cute plushies and dice bags and stuff. I have a card that you can find all of my stuff at. It is Aya Sakate at card.co, I believe. Card with 2 R's. And yeah, that is me. I love you.
Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam, better known as Soulbind, most places on the internet. Tonight I have been playing the ever affable and friendly neighborhood ghost, Cal Winters, aka Dreadfire. I do game development and interactive art experiences. Occasionally I do sound and music stuff, and sometimes I voice act. I also have a card. You can find it at soulbind.card.co. It's got my demo reels, links to some of my music and sound effects work, clips from APs I've been involved with, and other various things. So check it out.
Nora.
Hi, I'm Pandora Beatrix. I played Penelope, Dr. Penelope. I played a character that has a bunch of P's in it, and it's hard to say when you're tired, aka Beholder. I mostly do acting of various stripes. As of right now, which is some distance in the past, there's a new episode of the Modus Files, a Fallout podcast that I voice for, that I also produced one of the scenes for. That took me a very long time because my schedule is stupid. But it's pretty dope, and you should go listen to it. And by the time you see this, maybe there will be 2 episodes out, and that's even more. But that's about it. If I have other things come up, I will be posting them to my Blue Sky and or YouTube, which is just at Pandora Beatrix.
John.
Hello, I'm John. Let's see. Oh, I do have a card now. It is the Wise Mothman. But no, I can be found on the social medias at Crims Bacon. You can also listen to my podcast, Bacon Flavored Podcasts or Bacon Flavored Pods, where we play various tabletop RPGs and also have an impossible time scheduling. So yeah, there hasn't been that many regular uploads at the moment, but I'm working on trying to fix that. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because my throat hurts. Stream with friend at Bore Immortal. Draw art for money. Contact me on social medias for that.
That's very good. Love his hearts.
Thank you. Dumb cat, eat thing not supposed to, go hospital, in debt.
Very great summary. All right. Once again, follow everybody here, like and subscribe their stuff. Toss them coffee, toss them likes, subscriptions, toss them, open up a browser window for everybody. Mute it if you can. You can't watch it directly. Everything sort of helps. As for me, you can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram, TikTok, CDN Cap America on Blue Sky and the Bird app, etc., where I mainly talk about D&D and other role-playing games, or sometimes get political. Other than that, these two projects, Mondays at 6 p.m. PST and Saturdays at 10 a.m. PST, are my and our collective efforts. We are approaching fast onto the end of the third chapter, the third act. We've got one act to go. We should be wrapping this one probably end of November, early December. And at that point, I will be, and we'll take a break for the holidays, and then I will be launching into a D&D and possibly even a Hunter, The Reckoning, or whatever 5th edition is called. But more on that as I find time somewhere in my schedule to actually read the book. Beyond that, for everybody here, thanks for watching. Thank you for any subscriptions and likes. Appreciate any effort, Rising Tide, creatives, etc., and tune in next week when we possibly conclude the fight with Wyverns, Hobgoblin, anything else that comes along. And wrap this chapter at some point, and we'll see about throwing them up against some even harder stuff later. So, thanks for watching. Keep your sticks on the ice, as it were, and I'll see you next week.
Love you.
Bye.
I'm